Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel Autistic Multiple Life. This channel was created to erase stigma around autism and dissociative identity disorder and other conditions in dissociative spectrum and other type of neurodiversities. Now it's me, Abu Hamza Al-Muhajir, and Ayman. We are controlling the body. It means that we are fronting. And I want to speak about endogenic systems and or natural systems, like they called in the internet. What it is endogenic systems? It's systems. I mean, several people in one body. That they claimed that they became system just from the birth, that they don't have any trauma that lead to dissociation, and some people don't believe that people like this could exist, system like this could exist. At first, yeah, we are near all these toys and ornaments, and this is Dalek from Doctor Who. Daleks hate all creatures in the universe who is not like Daleks and want to destroy them. And the first stuff that I want to say, we are not Daleks. Okay, it means that we don't want to say that if some person said some weird stuff that doesn't exploring enough, and we don't have many research of this topic yet, that this person is lying or this person is dangerous or stuff like this. We accept that people could have different experience, and all our life we was faced with these problems when for example, we don't know what is dissociative identity disorder is, we don't know what autism is, we don't even know what it means to be, what a transgender person is, but Ayman was a transgender child, autistic child, and part of the system. And we was faced with this situation when people around us behave like Daleks. They try to put us in this kind of norms, made Ayman look normal, behave normal, and pretend to be normal, and just try to gaslighting and raising their experience. So we don't want to do it to other people. We don't want to do it to endogenic systems. So we understand that now most of the scientific research about multiplicity based on the idea that multiplicity is existed because people became splitted, personality became splitted in the early years because of some kind of trauma. But we understand that human brain is not this kind of organ that we know much about it. We don't know much about brain, we don't know much about psychic, and we don't say for sure that endogenic system couldn't exist, that reason for that it couldn't be any other reason for splitted, that person couldn't born like this. So we just couldn't say it, and I don't want to say that someone lying. I don't want to say that this kind of experience couldn't be. I prefer to believe people until I found out for sure that this kind of information that they say is not true. And I have some kind of theory why endogenic systems could exist. I believe that they exist, like I already said. And for me, it's just funny when people say that they're endogenic friendly, because for me it's like, it's not my business to say that is person system or not. Yeah, I don't know how you couldn't be endogenic friendly. How you could gaslight someone just like that. But yeah, and it's not my experience, so in most video I speaking about systems that became system because of trauma. I was speaking about this main theory because it's something that reflected our own experience. But I was thinking that, like you already knew, I think most people who in this topic already knew that any stuff in childhood is not such stuff like not strong enough trauma for splitting. It's mean like, yeah, most of the splitting happened because of some stuff that most of the people would consider terrible, like, I don't know, wars, uh, very serious child abuse, sexual violence, bullying, very strong bullying, and stuff like this. But you know that many systems already explain to you, and many scientists already explain, and psychologists, psychiatrists, they said that the answer of the question, what trauma is enough for splitting, what trauma is enough that child became started to develop like system, any trauma. And different people have this kind of different levels of sensibility, and something that cause splitting in one person wouldn't cause splitting to another person. Some people couldn't became dissociated, couldn't started to develop like a system at all. And I think that some people could started to split in very very early years, not years, but before, maybe before even when they became 1 year old. Maybe it's this kind of protective dissociation protective mechanism so strong with them that they started splitting just before they could remember anything. And this protective mechanism, dissociative protective mechanism, working even in slight triggers. I don't know, like some kids are very clumsy. 1 year old kids is very clumsy, and they see that adult person is not so clumsy, and they imagine that they're adults, and after that they're thinking about it, and they don't like that they're clumsy, and they split it, or I don't know. They couldn't take book from the shelf, and after that they split it because they have this kind of stress. They split it that they don't like this book. Art who don't like this book appeared. It could be something like this. Yeah, I say it in a more simplistic way, but like I said, I think this kind of endogenic systems is systems that split it in very very early years, and the systems that in this system splits could start it just like that, just like a reaction on not very strong triggers. So yeah, they was like that all their life as long as they could remember. Yeah, and it's really important to me to say that I know that I could be wrong, okay? And if you're endogenic system, if you're part of endogenic system, it would be very interesting to me to hear your experience. And yeah, I knew that I could be wrong, but I just really exhausted of people who try to say to me how I need to feel about my multiplicity, or my autism, or my transgenderity, how I need to feel about that I'm a refugee. For, I don't know, recently one woman tried to explain to me that I am ill because I am part of the system, that be system is something bad. I'm not against people who try to find this kind of integration. Yeah, sometimes I could think that they have this internal ableism, but it's not my business, and I don't know why other people consider that their business if I thinking that I'm ill or not, if I thinking that the dissociative identity disorder is real or disorder, if while for them some scientific research, when they knew that science in many ways science is because of science just reflected stereotypes in society. Recently you have these diagnoses like hysteria, that woman is hysterical because of um, uh, if woman is not happy with all this sexism in society. Or recently people believe that gay people are ill. So and science changed, and yeah, if now people don't know that what stuff causes bleaching, but some people said that they have bleaching not because of stuff that scientists believe. I just prefer to believe people because yeah, science has changed. It's not some kind of religion that you need to believe in. Science need to serve people, not people need to serve science and believe in science like in a religion. And scientific kind of thinking is checking theories and thinking about them and made new research, but not believe in them like it is kind of testament. Okay? Thank you so much for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to make it more visible. See you next time. Bye.